Welcome back to On the Case, people. Happy Wednesday if you're listening on Wednesday, and if you're not listening on Wednesday, that's okay. You probably should listen the day it comes out, but I won't hold it against you. I'm in a full purple outfit today because, well, one, I love purple, and two, it's the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary episode day. Well, it's actually called the Hanniversary. Guys, I watched it earlier and I didn't expect to get so emotional. I was actually bawling, crying. It's actually crazy because, like, we all, well, a lot of us grew up with Hannah Montana, and like that era of Disney Channel was so iconic. Like, I just don't think it can ever be replicated. Like, obviously we had Wizards of Waverly Place, Jessie, Sweet Life on Deck, Sweet Life Zach and Cody, So Random, like just so many shows. I just feel like kids nowadays don't have. Maybe they do, I don't know. But yeah, it was crazy watching it. And she was actually gas. Like, in it, she was like giving little like bits of lore, like, and, you know, name dropping people and all, when it's literally about to be like the biggest thing ever. So yeah, highly recommend watching if you haven't watched it, guys. I never really watch anything when it first comes out, but I literally sat down at like 2:00 and watched this, which for me is strange. So we're going to do a quick little recap because I do have a guest coming in, and Paul likes to keep my recaps short and sweet. Probably my biggest thing from last week was I was on RTE News. Okay. Thank you. Clapping. Yes. RTE News and Virgin Media News. Guys, so I've briefly mentioned on the podcast before that I was doing the anti-vaping campaign with the HSE. I didn't realize how big it actually was. Like, I knew I was doing an ad. I do ads all the time, but I didn't realize it was like a full blown, like, new campaign, like being launched, like news was going to be there. So on Friday, I went down to Carlow. I went down to a school. I keep butchering the name of the school, but the initials is PDSL, I think. And basically did a panel discussion about the vaping thing. And straight away when I got there, they were like, yeah, we're going to do a few interviews. Like, RTE want one first. And I was like, oh my God, RTE. Like, it was the full on, like, big camera and like the mic. And I'm raging now that RTE was my first one, because by the end I was like way more confident, because obviously I answered the same questions like 10 times, because there was different media outlets there. There was like news people, there was radio people, there was all sorts of different things. So like doing RTE first was like, oh, because I feel like my answers weren't as good as they could have been. But anyways, then I did a bit with Virgin Media News, and again, didn't realize that night I was like fully going to be on the news. I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah, did the panel discussion, went really well. And it was just such a good thing to be a part of. Like, I just feel like that's a huge campaign and a huge organization to be in with, the fucking HSE. And to be able to like positively influence my younger followers about something that I actually genuinely am passionate about. I really don't like vaping. I'm really against it. Of course, it came with a bit of backlash, as influencers get, because one, people were like, does her, you know, boyfriend not vape? Do her friends not vape? Okay, that's not me. I can't stop the world around me from vaping. I can try. My boyfriend doesn't vape. He dabbles the odd time, and when he does, I do give out to him because I'm not a fan of it. And people were saying like, oh, this is where our taxpayer money is going, blah, blah, blah. This is the HSE's first time working with content creators. I personally think such a smart move, because, hate to say it, the youth of today are watching us. They're listening to us. We're their news source. And if you think that's wrong, you think that's wrong, but that's just the way it is. So I think it was very smart of HSE to get influencers involved, because hopefully the young people that watch us will have, you know, a familiar face, familiar voice, someone relatable that they can listen to, and hopefully be de-influenced to vape. Because if you're listening to your principal, your mom, your dad, the government, you're not going to listen. That's just the reality of it. So yeah, it was absolutely delighted to be involved. Was on the news that night, as I said, which was kind of crazy. RTE put up the video as well on their Instagram, so did Virgin Media, and did really well. They got like 400k views or something, which is mental. And obviously, as I said, loads of views in the comments. A lot of people being like, oh, now that she's promoting anti-vaping, I'm going to take up vaping. But at the end of the day, I said it once, I'll say it again. Anyone in those comment sections, unemployed. They're worried about their taxes going on influencers. Well, you'd have to pay taxes for that to happen. And I pay a lot of tax, I'll have you know. Thanks. But yeah, that's the reality of working on a campaign to that level. You're going to get outside noise like that, especially when it comes to something that's government funded. But yeah, that's just it. Was absolutely delighted to be involved. Probably one of the best things I've worked on so far, and would love to do more like that in the future. Another comment that I was getting was, oh, does she not go out drinking every weekend? First of all, no. And second of all, it's not an anti-drinking campaign. It's an anti-vaping campaign. Two things can be true at once. I'd love to do it in the future for like smoking, for drugs, all that kind of thing. I'm just so against all that stuff. And again, as I said, I'd like to use my platform positively to influence the younger people. So yeah, was buzzing with that. Then that evening we had my sister's graduation. Extremely proud. My sister has graduated from college at long last. She was very, how do I put this? Unacademic her whole life. She hated school, hated homework, hated assignments, hated college, like genuinely despised it. And I had to hold my hands up for once and say I was wrong. I told my mom and dad that she wouldn't make it past the first 2 weeks of college and she'd drop out. But she ended up graduating. So I was really happy for her. It was crazy seeing her in like the gown and everything. Like it was mad. So yeah, we went for dinner that night. We went to Buff and Frites, you know, the like chicken and steak place with like unlimited chips, unlimited garlic bread. It was grand. Like it was nice, but I wouldn't be like rushing back. I kind of prefer just like chicken tenders and chips, you know? Then that night we went for drinks. My whole family went. Uncle Pat came, Ava came, Ava's boyfriend came. My sister's friends came, and yeah, it was fun, bit of crack. And then the next day, I took it up early because I was going to an event. I was going to an event with Goss.ie and Essence. Nadia was modelling. Big shout out to Nadia. She absolutely slayed. It was a masterclass. And then afterwards, we went for like day drinks and food. Me, Ruby from Bound, Eva, and Nadia. We went to Caribou. Oh my God, the food in Caribou is so bussin'. I got like a buffalo chicken burger and like garlic parmesan fries and like a few cocktails. Guys, my literal dream day. I highly recommend. Also, my friend Emer works in Caribou. I've been friends with her for like 10 years, so it's nice when I go in here I get to see her. Yeah, then that night we left and then we seen like these two couples on the street, like on their own, like eating big massive Bambino like pizzas, like big massive boxes. And we went up and we were like, oh, I'd love a slice of pizza. And they were like, oh, just want one. So we just stood on the side of the street sharing pizza with random people. But it was pretty wholesome, guys. It was lovely. Would I recommend eating like strangers pizza? Probably not, but we did it anyway and it was lovely. It was in a box. Like, what was the worst that could happen? But yeah, other than that, guys, I've been flat out. I have been, the SpawnCon is rolling, as Paul would say. I've been doing ad after ad after ad, but all brands that align with me, that is a good fit for me, raking in the cash. I'm joking. Well, I'm not joking. It's great while it lasts. I keep saying like while it lasts. I feel like there's this thing. I was speaking about this with Neve on her podcast. Oh, I actually went on Unscripted. Sorry, I'm going to be on Neve's podcast. By the time this is out, me and Neve's will be out. I haven't been on in like over a year, apart from the live show. But you know when people say about influencers, oh, like it's great while it lasts. Why does it have to be while it lasts? Like why can't it last forever? Like people, I think jealous people or people that can't comprehend the amount of money we can make from social media just like to use this thing of like, oh, well, you know, that won't be there forever. Why not? Literally, why won't it be? That's like saying to someone that's fucking doing Paul's job, well, that won't be there forever. How do you know? The one thing that won't take over me is AI, baby. I'd like to see AI expose medium ugly men every day on the internet. Thank you. But yeah, that's my little recap, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'm a bit like feeling a bit rogue today. I'll be back right after the break with a very special guest. Welcome back to On the Case, guys. I'm joined by a very special guest. It's been a long time coming.
God,
Mr. Jamie Harrington. Everybody clap. Everyone clap. Everyone
can I clap for
Thank
myself?
You can, of course.
Yes.
We also have Olivia here on work experience, so God help her listening to this podcast.
You go, girl.
Her cousins, Aveen and, don't let me forget, what's her name? Aveen and Kate. I'm so sorry, Kate. Love you. They were here for my very first ever episode. It was a pilot episode, which never actually aired because
it was crap.
Because it was shit. But yeah, so full circle moment. Jamie, welcome to the podcast.
I'm glad to be here. It's been like, what, a year since you asked me?
Well, no, you actually told me you wanted to come on.
And then I decided I didn't want to come on because you didn't have me on in the first season. I was like, if I'm not good enough for the first season, I'm not good enough for any season.
Ah, come on. Well, do you know what? You'll actually be happy you weren't on in the first season because I was
it
very...
was terrible.
No. Do you know what? The listens were better back then. But I was very shy. And there was a lot of... I know, shocking. And a lot of like stopping and pausing and didn't know what to say. So look, you're on at a good time.
I am on a good... I feel like it's the right time.
Okay. And you've been on podcasts before.
Yeah.
Many?
Yeah, loads. Yeah, back in the day, loads.
So it's not your first rodeo?
Ain't my first rodeo.
So for those who don't know, sorry, because maybe they mightn't know you anymore.
Well, the problem is, and this is the problem, 16-year-olds don't know me anymore. 28-year-olds do.
Crazy. So introduce yourself.
So I am Jamie Harrington. I was the OG influencer.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
The OG influencer.
I don't know if anybody listening to this remembers a thing called Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
But I...
Paul's laughing.
Paul gets it. He's old. He gets
it.
Paul
was like the first user on Facebook ever.
So basically, I was one of the very first Facebook video content creators. So there was me, Keen Toomey. Do you remember him?
Yeah, with Emily, the girlfriend, Emily Rothford.
Legend.
Yeah.
Dano McCormick. Do you remember Dano McCormick?
Remember Dano, yeah.
James Donnelly, who's now a politician, which is so strange.
Okay.
Nice guy.
Okay.
Real nice guy.
Character development.
But swerve and uses his Facebook page with like 200,000 likes as his
politician thing.
page.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I'm here for it.
I would do the same thing.
Isn't this what you do?
Yeah, this is what I do.
Young
Clock
folk are doing
it.
now.
Who else was big back in the
Ryan
day?
Collins. Do you remember Ryan Collins?
I don't know.
Hilarious.
Sorry, Madison Cawley,
Oh my God.
who has now made a comeback.
Madison Cawley and me, my biggest regret in life, we were meant to do a video together.
No.
And I got grounded today. We were meant to do it. And it's my biggest regret.
Stop.
But like, we have a group chat. And sometimes I go into it for nostalgia. Where it's like me, Fabu D, Dano McCormick.
D. He's still going.
He's still going and doing really well. But like, we have a group chat, and I swear to God, if some of the stuff in it got out, we would all be cancelled.
Oh, be gone.
No, like, genuinely. I don't know how I didn't get cancelled. Well, I
Well,
did
see,
once.
back then, I feel like cancelling probably wasn't a thing.
No, they just used to spit at my man on the street.
Well, that's,
Actually happened.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So what year did you start posting?
I don't know. What year are we in now? 2026, like 2014 maybe?
That's mad. And what made you start posting?
I was bored. I was up at 4 a.m. I posted a video of myself making a bowl of Cheerios.
Nice.
It was like, here's my tutorial on how to make cereal.
And did you pop off straight away, or how was the...
Just a couple of shares, couple of likes. And then, I don't know, you're a culture obviously, so you...
Well, yeah.
You might not know, but like, the Right venue used to be the place to be.
We used to go there. We got buses there.
Oh my
Big
God.
buses up to Rights, yeah.
Oh my
Only for big
God.
occasions like results night or like junior night or something, but yeah.
But like, there used to be this mad scramble every week for tickets. And like, they used to do it on purpose. Like, they'd only sell 100 tickets or something. And then everyone would be like, oh my God, who has a Rights ticket? And then like, on the night, they'd be like, paying at the door.
Right, clever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so clever. But like, I done this video about like Rights tickets and people selling them for double the money.
You were calling people...
Bleep.
Okay.
And it just went mad viral. And then I just started doing more and more stuff. And my followership just built and built and built and built. And it was wild. And then like, I started doing like, just funny videos, I suppose.
Like, was it skits or just like your own personality?
Just me.
Yeah.
Just big autistic me, like.
And back then, and Jamie does have autism, for those wondering.
I am diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of autism, so you can't cancel me for that.
On me, please, hopefully, thank you. So back then was Facebook, did you have like followers or was it likes? Do you get me?
So basically on Facebook, you can reach 5,000 friends and then people start to follow you.
Right.
So at my peak, I had like 57 or 58,000 followers.
Which back then,
Was
even
massive.
now is a lot, but back then is huge.
It was huge, and it was a really hard got 58k.
Yeah.
It wasn't like TikTok where people follow you, willy-nilly.
Yeah.
It was hard got.
Okay.
And like some of the stupidest viral videos I had where, do you remember, I'm in my mum's car?
Yeah.
Vroom, vroom. I done like the Ballymun version of that. And it was just me in my ma's car going, I'm in my ma's car, I'm gonna rob it. And
I think
got,
I
like,
remember that.
I got like 25,000 shares.
It's crazy.
But like, it also came with a lot of hate, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it was hate a thing back then.
Oh my God, was hate a thing back then.
But Facebook's the worst for hate. Luckily, I don't post on Facebook, but if I ever get posted on like a news thing or anything, the abuse in the comments.
Lord, Facebook is horrendous for hate.
Yeah.
Like, I used to have a specific guard that I would go to with the death threats I received.
That's crazy.
And he would look after them.
That's
in the
mental.
guard station because it was so mad.
So hate has always been alive and well.
Oh, hate is wild. Like, I've had people tell me they wish I got cancer, that they wish my ma would die. I remember putting my friend's newborn baby in one of my videos, and someone was like, yeah, I hope the baby croaks.
That seems worse than it is now.
But do you know what, for me, right? It's so funny as an adult now, because I was only a kid doing it. I was young. But as an adult now, I see, like, I will never forget the names. There was 4 lads who were like the ringleaders of the Jamie Harrington hate club. And I see them now and they're out doing Darkness into Light and they're doing mental health swims.
It's always
And it's like, don't you remember the pain and suffering you caused me? I left school because of people like you.
And back then, they use their real accounts.
Yeah.
They weren't fake accounts back
shame.
then.
No.
That's interesting.
No. Like, with their chest.
Mad.
And you know the way Facebook gives you memories now?
Yes.
When I go back, I look at the comments and I see these lads and I click into their profiles and they're like talking about mental health, or they're talking about supporting men, or you know, men's mental health is so important. It's such a show. Like,
that's all the hate comments I get anytime I go onto their page. It's good vibes, good life, share. And it's always men's like mental health awareness and stuff.
some men are trash.
Well, you're telling me.
Some men are trash.
I have been there. Not all, but some.
Some men are trash.
So back then, I keep saying back then, so it was like 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Was money a thing on social media?
Absolutely. I used to make a fortune.
No
I used
way.
to make a fortune.
Doing what?
But not in the way you make money.
Okay.
Well, not you specifically, but influencers now.
Okay.
So like, we didn't get sent free stuff.
There was no PR, yeah.
There was no PR. Because companies were like, whoa, we can sell stuff through these people.
Yeah.
They didn't look at us as marketing tools. But we used to do teenage disco appearances.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
yes.
we did.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
the
we
teenage
did. And actually, this day, 10 years ago, I done my final one. I just got the Facebook memory today. In Hugh Lynch's in Tullamore.
That is so
Teen
random.
Kicks, it was called.
So what did that entail?
So basically, I would turn up at a disco. They would book me. I had an agent, dude, who used to look after that stuff for me. He was amazing. And I would turn up, and if it was like more than an hour away from Dublin, I would get a train and stay over in a hotel.
All paid for?
All paid for. At
Lovely.
16.
Crazy.
My ma used to be like, what's going on?
Yeah, what did she think of
What
all
are you
this?
doing? So I'd turn up, I'd go to this disco. You'd literally spend your night going.
No, yeah. Yeah. Picture. Yeah.
Sorry for any sound listeners there. What I'm doing is I'm smiling and raising both my arms. See, I'm conscious to our
Thank you.
sound listeners.
You're very
I'm a nice
aware.
guy.
Yeah, thank you.
So you would do that for 2 hours. Then you would get on up the front and you would be like, Uggy. I actually have a video if you want to see it, like, but whatever.
Oh
I
my
have a video
God.
of me at a massive rave in a warehouse in Tullamore. They booked me for this teenage rave thing. My God, that was fun.
And like, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of money are we talking here?
If you are the revenue and you are listening to this podcast, it was free. If
It
you
was
are
free.
not,
Hashtag gifted.
hashtag gifted. If you are not the revenue, like you were talking like 300-400 quid.
But at that age.
But that's for a small disco. Like
Okay.
the likes of the ones in like the pubs upstairs in a pub, like 300 or 400 quid. For the bigger stuff, like you could be looking at 700 or 800 quid, like
Mental.
plus hotel, plus food,
That is
plus all the Red Bull you can drink.
And how many of them do you think you done in your time?
Like hundreds.
And was that the only money making thing
No.
from then?
No, so I used to do like, I hate saying this because it makes me seem like an ass, but I used to go to businesses.
Okay.
Well, businesses would come to me and say, come to my shop and talk about my shop or do a video in my shop. And I would come up with a funny skit about their shop.
Okay.
And it would just be brand placement. It would just be a video of outside their shop of me walking in, then me behind the counter having a laugh. Or I would run competitions on behalf of shop.
So that's kind of like similar-ish to what I would do now.
Yeah.
But just a bit less like you wouldn't be getting a brief and you wouldn't be getting
No.
all like,
No,
it was just like come in and do what you want and
yeah,
leave
absolutely.
and get paid for.
The weirdest brand partnership I had was with a barber back in the day. My
Okay.
local barber, Laura, basically used to make videos in her shop and she cut my hair for free.
Nothing wrong with that?
No.
Considering now the hair situation.
Oh, God, that hurt.
Do we want to go into the hair situation?
Yeah, I suppose.
Right, let's
So-
go into the hair situation.
so-
We can track back in a minute.
So basically, when I was younger, I had a grey head of hair. And the reason, it actually matches up a little bit. There was 2 reasons I stopped doing videos. Firstly was the hate. It was just so much. And, 3 reasons actually. Secondly, I kind of hit a bit of a creative dry spell. Happens to the best of us.
Couldn't be
No
me.
shame in it. No shame in it.
I'm just
It's
joking.
coming.
Oh my
It's
God, can
coming.
you not please? Can you not?
It's
Can you
coming.
actually not?
It's coming. And the third thing was I was really self-conscious about how I looked. So I had put on weight and I had started losing my hair. And as a 17-year-old male who's getting fat and going bald,
Semi-relatable.
the internet is not a kind place.
So that's why you stopped.
So I kind of stopped doing it, yeah. That and I had a really shit best friend.
Been there.
Who used to basically put me down all the time about my videos.
Okay, jealousy.
But then would try and do videos. He was a singer and he's fucking shy.
The
so-
story is like
Yeah.
so relatable. No, I'm joking.
I get it.
No, shut up.
I get it.
I'm gonna get cancelled. Anyway,
So yeah, I stopped doing videos. I And I've always had a million jobs. Even during my Facebook fame, I worked because I was always brought up in a house. Like my ma, I've been brought up by some very strong women in my life. Like my life is very women centered in terms of my upbringing.
Here for it.
So my ma is a very strong woman. Like she runs a soup run feeding the homeless in Dublin. She's amazing. Pain in the hole sometimes, like she is. But like also, I spent a lot of time in the youth centre.
Yes.
And I was raised by very strong women. Like I had youth workers like Tracy Hickson and Tanya Ray who were just like mad. But they would never let you put yourself down. And like I used to go into the youth centre in the record, just do these mad videos and they'd be like, all right.
They're just in gear. I was like, all right, that's
recorded
Amy.
a music video to The Man That Can't Be Moved. I can't sing, but they let me because that's what I wanted to do.
Fair enough.
So when I started losing my hair, I kind of went back to working normal jobs. I started working for Key West, who are an Irish band. I started off like selling their merch for them at their merch table.
Can I tell a side story about Key West?
Yeah, you can, girl.
So my mother done their makeup a couple of times. Yeah, Jamie loves my mother. And this is the funniest thing ever. So this is like at their prime, and she was going doing it was a shoot for something important, right? Could have been a fucking cover of a CD or something, I don't know. And my dad got into her phone and set her ringtone as their song.
Oh my God.
You know, it's like, ooh, or that's Hometown. Is that Hometown? Or is it Key West? I don't know what song I just sang, but basically it was Key West and she's doing their makeup, whatever. Phone starts ringing and it's their song. She nearly died. Can you imagine the embarrassment?
I'm going to text him and ask him, does he remember this? I should ring him right now.
So what was it? Electric Love?
Electric Love.
That was the song. That was the song. Yeah. Her ringtone.
A bop though.
It was a bop.
Absolute bop.
I interviewed them like 2 years ago. I wouldn't say interviewed them. I was doing Vox Pops on fucking Stephen's Green and got them in it. But anyway, so you were doing bits with them.
So I was doing bits with them. I was on the road with them like for half the year maybe.
Crazy.
For like 4 years we were touring around Europe having so much fun. But I realised very quickly that it affects your mental health.
Okay.
So I'm a big advocate for positive mental health and men's mental health. And I realised very quickly that it's a very lonely place. You're on tour with 5 lads, but they're your work colleagues.
Yeah.
You can tell yourself you're friends with them, but they're work colleagues.
Yeah.
It's work. You're not having fun. Like people always think, you know, rock stars live this life where they're like on the road all the time, seeing these amazing cities. I got to see petrol stations. I can tell you about every petrol station in the UK. You know, where has the good McDonald's? Where has the good Greggs? God, I love a good Greggs. Greggs, if you're watching, please come to Ireland.
Yeah, sausage rolls. My dream day.
My dream day. I need to stop saying dream day, but I'm saying it all the time.
No, same. It's so embarrassing.
It is very embarrassing, especially for me.
No, I'll be at a till and I'll be like, oh, that's my dream day. And they're like, what? Like, it makes no sense.
I'm a grown man and I'm going around going, oh my God, that's my dream day.
And I was explaining to my manager because we were doing a listen back of my radio show. And he was like, this dream day thing you keep saying, what does that mean? And I was like, oh, if you don't know, like, it's hard to explain. He's like, it's kind of like saying like my perfect day. I was like, no.
No, it's
not no. It's nothing like that.
It's not the same.
No.
But yeah, so basically I done that as a job. I have worked in offices. I was a youth worker. I'm a qualified youth worker. That's what my qualification is.
Okay.
Youth work. And that's what I thought I wanted to do forever. And then I decided I didn't. I just gave up.
You gave up a lot of things, Jamie.
So I am a chronic giver upper.
Okay. I was about to say, would you give up something else, but you won't let me say it.
No, I am a chronic giver upper. I try things till they're hard, and then when they're really hard, I go, I can't do this, and I leave.
Okay.
I'm in a job now. I won't mention where, obviously, but I'm working for the civil service, and I love it, and I'm so happy there, and I actually think I've found my happy place.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. It's fun. It's different.
I don't know, can I say, but you run into my father on occasion?
Yeah, you can say that.
You run into my father on occasion, yes?
He never recognized me. It makes me really
bizarre.
sad.
Like,
it makes me so sad.
But like he would know, because I forgot to mention one of your jobs, actually, now that we're talking, the sweet shop.
Oh yeah.
Jamie sent me one of my first ever PR packages.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually it's so funny that you mentioned that, because I remember when you were on this journey, we were talking, and like it was only 10,000 followers. Like less.
Oh yeah.
It was less.
Yeah.
And I remember going to your man who owned the sweet shop. I don't work there anymore because if you want the real reasons, text me on Insta.
The clock, it just keeps coming back.
I love it. I love it. It's my favorite
so
thing
good,
now.
yeah.
So, did you see I sent it to you in a message?
No.
When I texted you on WhatsApp yesterday, I sent the little fingers.
Oh, I didn't notice.
See, I'm such an old man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that?
basically, I went to your man that owned the shop and I was like, hey, this is going to be good for the social media. We had just launched this brand new website and we sent you stuff and it was amazing.
This was when the pickle thing was going around where you like wrap like a fruit winder around the pickle and you squeeze this like sour shit onto it. But sorry, we actually haven't, I don't know how we haven't mentioned this yet, how we actually know each other.
Oh my God.
Hello. So.
Kasey was queen and president and treasurer of the Jamie Harrington fan club.
Would you stop?
You were
No,
so.
I wasn't.
Do I need to pull up evidence? Because I have it.
Let's not do that.
I have it.
So Jamie obviously posted on Facebook, okay? I'm in second year of school. I'm 14 years old and I'm having to sleep over with my friends, as you do.
The girlies.
And Jamie, are my friends any of them now? No. Jamie puts up...
Spill the tea.
Well, I can't remember half their names. Anyway, Jamie puts up a Facebook status being like, I'm ringing people tonight or I'm FaceTiming people or whatever, you know, giving the people what they want.
Give the people what they want.
And he picked us as one of the people he FaceTimed. So Jamie FaceTimes us. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm screenshotting it and I'm recording all people's phones. This was like my big break. But then after that, I don't know, like...
I think we went very quickly from like follower Facebook famous person to being friends.
Yeah. So the first time I actually met you was at, and if you don't remember, somewhere in the city.
I remember.
That was the best weekend in Dublin. I'd stand by it.
Well, it was a great weekend, but I don't remember much of it.
Okay. Fair enough.
I was fairly well off.
I think they need to bring that back.
I was very recently 18, had my own ID, was allowed to buy alcohol at
the
a bar
first time,
for
yeah.
a first time. You know,
this
you get
was...
it. You're not 18 yet, but it's coming. I
Let's
promise
not
you.
promote alcohol to
No,
Olivia right
absolutely
now.
Not.
So
Drink
basically...
I don't drink anymore.
Do you know?
No, don't
Fair
drink.
enough. So somewhere in the city was a 2-day thing in Dublin, but you went home. It wasn't like a festival. There was like, who was that? There was the Chainsmokers.
I won the tickets for that off FM 104.
What?
Girl, yes, I did.
Full circle moment. Can you
Yes,
remember
I
from
did.
who?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, it was during all the...
Come on.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But who was at that? There was, picture this,
Chainsmokers.
I want to say like not Halsey.
No, maybe I think you're on the right
Could have been. Oh, I'll tell you how I remember. I know who was there. So Jamie's in the crowd, right?
Here I am.
And he screams out, and you're going to know who was performing now when I say it. He goes, Rita, you've the same name as me nanny. It was Rita Ora.
It was Rita Ora.
What a time to be alive.
And she does have the same name as me nanny.
She's saying, and to this day, I've never forgot that.
Here, where's the camera?
They're everywhere.
Right, so I want to look into one for a minute.
Okay.
My Nana's going to watch this on YouTube.
Where are we looking here? Okay.
Nana, I know you're watching this. You have the same name as Rita Ora. Never forget it, girl.
No,
Never
Rita Ora has the
forget
same name as your nanny.
Exactly. Never forget it, Rita.
I will never forget that to this day. So I bumped into Jamie at that. And at this point, we were like friendly.
You were with the rodent, I think.
No.
I think you were.
No, this was like 2016 or 17.
Are you sure?
No, but I was.
You were
Uncle
with a boy.
Uncle Bat. Oh yeah, Uncle Bat, if you're listening. I was with a boy at that concert. Yes, I was.
Yeah, because I remember you gave me a dirty look when I hugged you. That's what I remember. And the mate I was with was like, man, I don't want to freak you out, but he is going to box the head off you.
Well,
And
I don't think he'd be able.
I was like, hold on a minute. And I was wearing the ugliest shirt I've ever seen in my life. And you never had the friendship to tell me that it was ugly.
Well, come on. We weren't that close at the
Kasey,
time.
if I thought you looked ugly now, I'd tell you.
I know you would.
I would.
Well, I just remember we were sitting down in the grass. I think we were drinking pints of, I want to say Bulmers.
No, it wasn't. It was Outsider. I remember.
Oh, okay.
Long gone, but not forgotten.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was...
we got burgers.
You got burgers. I didn't get
I got burgers. I got burgers. I think I had 2 burgers, actually.
I don't think I'm friends with anyone I was there with, and I don't think you are either.
Nope.
No.
No, your man I was there with tried to ruin my career.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to talk about that? That sounds like a yes to me.
So basically, no, he's... No,
well, actually.
He got a girlfriend, kind of went sour on me, and then... I can't talk about the rest.
Okay.
I'll tell you
okay.
off camera.
I think you might have told me. Is this is going to sound really crazy. Is there something to do with chicken wing?
Anyway.
I knew you told me this before.
Anyways.
Okay, so moving swiftly along. So after that, we worked together at a gig.
Oh my God, yeah.
Can you remember what gig?
It was Aslan in the Lonesome Boatman.
Where is that, Clane?
Clane, it's gone now.
Really random.
Yeah, it was so random.
I was working, Quiva.
Yeah.
There's one thing about me, right? If your name is Quiva or Ave, I'm going to get it wrong every time. Is it Quiva or Kiva?
I don't know.
I hope she's not listening because I know her like 10 years. She, funnily enough, full circle, employed me to sell tickets for Rights.
Oh my God.
Back in the day, I was a TY rep for Rights selling tickets, but she hired me to work at that. I think I was just scanning tickets at the door.
Yeah.
What were you doing at that?
I was working the bars because that's what I'd done to get me through college. I worked in bars.
And I think we had lunch together that day.
We did.
And it was like a little catch up.
We did.
It was crazy. And you know what? This is so bad of me. Aslan, like the main.
These are the hands of. Sorry.
Wrong song. I would have went. How can I?
Come on, you're not a real fan, obviously.
No, I only know that
You're
one.
not a real fan.
But the Aslan was walking through the gates, right? And I said, do you have your ticket?
Oh, I remember that.
Do you have your ticket?
And I was
to Aslan.
I just stood there and I was like,
who's performing?
I was like, I don't know what to say here.
Yeah, that wasn't. I think luckily he thought I was joking, so he laughed. But I wanted the ground to swallow me whole.
Did I give you a jacket that day?
You gave me a jacket that day. It was raining. Oh, Jamie,
just such a nice guy.
All these memories.
I know. Here, do you know what? I was halfway through telling you about my hair and you interrupted me.
Oh, sorry.
Rude.
I don't know how that happened.
Hi, my name is Kasey. This is all about me. I just bring people on the podcast to make it look like I'm not self-centered.
Come on now. Why are you laughing, Paul? It's not that funny. Let's go back to the hair system.
Oh, she got it right. So basically, I was talking about how I started going bald and it really affected me. So yeah, I basically
gone bald.
was gone bald and I was really unhappy. And I'd been doing loads of research about getting a hair transplant, about getting a wig, about all this stuff because I was so self-conscious. Because people don't really realise for a 27-year-old man to go bald, it's a big thing.
It's early on, yeah.
Like, call me fat, call me specky, call me ugly. Doesn't bother me. Call me bald. That's what gets me.
Okay.
And I know I'm just opening up the hate comments here.
Well, at least
because they're all just going to go straight for the jugular. But so basically, I had done loads of research and I was working with a sweet shop called Carolyn Sweets, who I still work with, and they're lovely people. And we were on live one day and I was just talking about being bald. And this fella texted me and was like, hey man, my name is Dean. I own a hair replacement company. I'd love to chat with you. So I went and met him and then I got a hair system. So
okay.
Can I give them a shout out? Like,
of course you can.
So yeah, Dublin hair replacement professionals basically gave me my confidence back.
And like it looks like, it doesn't even look like anything fake. It looks just like your hair.
Yeah.
And what is that process? Do they have to like shave what you have there?
So basically they measure your head with a special machine.
Paul, take notes.
Ah! Paul, I think you're gorgeous the way you are, Paul. You are very mean to him.
He's very mean to me off camera.
I didn't hear him mean this when we walked in.
Do you want to see our DMs? I'm joking. He keeps turning on disappearing messages on WhatsApp. That's what it is.
Oh,
yeah.
He's either cheating on you or he's being mean to you. So basically, they shave your head after they map it out, and they measure it, and they order a hair. Sorry, they order the system first. They don't just shave you and leave you bald for 8 weeks while you wait for it to come in.
Jesus Christ.
So basically, it sits on. It's you. They use a special bond. And it's on my head, and every 2 to 3 weeks I go back.
Okay. Oh, 2 to 3 weeks?
Yeah.
What?
Take it off, reshave because my hair is still growing under it.
Right.
So reshave my head, moisturise and massage my scalp. Massage my scalp and then put it back on.
Every 2 to 3 weeks. And is the hair around here real? The fade?
Yeah. Fade is real.
That's real. It's just a bit on the top.
It's just a bit on top. Do you want to feel it? Like,
yeah, can I feel it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my. It kind of feels like it has hairspray in it.
There is hairspray in it.
Okay. You got it done today?
Yeah, I got it done this morning, yeah.
And I hope the revenue aren't listening. It was hashtag gifted.
It was hashtag gifted, yeah.
And is the every 3 weeks thing you have to pay for that?
No, that was hashtag gifted as well.
But for the normal person?
For the normal person, it's like, I think it starts at like 1,400.
Okay.
But like, I'm going to pay for my next one.
But so when do you have to get a new one?
Every year to 18 months.
If I was going bald, touch wood now that I'll never be going bald.
Touch
wood. If someone told me for €1,400 I could get a new head of hair, I would say hell yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
But, so, like, perfect example, I was in the Chinese the other night. Shout out to One Lie. My girl Isabel knows. She knows. Like, me and my girlfriend are fiends for a takeaway.
I love a takeaway.
Oh, we are a fiend
love a takeaway.
We are a fiend for a takeaway.
It's so bad.
Isabel knows my order. I ring and go, hey Isabel. And she says, hello Jamie, the usual. And then it just gets ready.
What's the usual?
Small spice flux.
Okay.
Extra mild, no veg.
You've already lost me.
Tub of satay sauce.
Absolutely.
2 cans of Coke.
Okay, so the no veg.
Well, I actually will say I am standing Pepsi at the moment.
Thank you,
I am
guys.
standing
Pepsi Max is where it's at.
I am
Sponsor the
standing
podcast, please. Pepsi, love
I'm
you.
standing Pepsi, and I don't know why,
you.
because I've always been a Coke man.
Well, do you know what? Back
I've
in the
been
day,
standing Pepsi.
you'll remember they had a €1 can of Pepsi. That
Oh
was
my
bigger.
god, yes.
That's what I used to get in secondary school with a chicken
Yes.
roll, my dream day. But
Yes.
now they're gone, I think.
Yeah, they're 135 now, I think.
They went up to 109, then they went to 135, but now I think it's just the normal size can.
Inflation, baby.
Inflation. But the no veg, so I obviously, as we all know, don't eat vegetables, but for a spice bag, the onions are the best.
Sometimes I'll get the veg. Sometimes
Okay,
but
okay.
the extra mile is non-negotiable. I have no tolerance for spicy food. Oh my god, I forgot your present. It's in the car.
No.
I have no tolerance for spicy
I have
food
a present for
whatsoever.
you too, but it's really shit. I literally only took it
For
because you
me?
got me one.
For me? Oh. So yeah, that's my Chinese order.
That's Chinese order, okay.
But basically, yeah, me and my girlfriend are fiends for a takeaway, and they know my order. Isabel, in one line, knows my order.
Mine is a spice bag.
Right.
So I share the spice bag with Uncle Pat. But then we
I don't
both
get it.
You don't get what?
Sharing.
No, but then you get other bits. You get other bits. I don't share food.
I don't.
Do you ever watch Friends, obviously?
Jamie doesn't share food.
Yeah, Joey doesn't share food. I don't share food. I hate sharing food. But yeah, spice bag, share it. Uncle Pat eats very little of it. He doesn't like chips.
What?
How weird is that?
So strange.
I know. I get chicken satay skewers.
Oh, good shout.
Bussin'. They are so good. Or, depending on my mood, I could get salt and chili chicken balls. Not a fan?
I am, but again, mild.
Oh yeah, you don't like the spice.
I don't like spicy.
He'll get egg fried rice. Don't like that.
Oh yes.
Don't like
Can't have
that.
me on heart.
And then he gets the noodles. I can't even say it out loud because I hate noodles. They really scare me. They're my biggest fear
I
ever.
know. I was gonna bring a Coke noodle with me.
No.
And I didn't because I was like, that's really mean.
They like to a different level of upset. Like I hate.
What if you got a brand deal with a noodle company?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna get in trouble. Coke and Noodle sponsored my radio show for 3 months. Yeah, but I didn't have to eat them, and I don't really have a say in those kind of things.
But what if you got a brand deal where you
I'd say
had to
no.
make noodles?
I would say absolutely not.
For 10 grand, you'd say no.
I'd have to. I couldn't actually do it. So I got offered a brand deal before with Boojum, and I literally had to say I couldn't eat it. Like
I love Belgium.
any of that stuff really freaks me out.
I love Belgium.
I got offered one the other day with I won't say which brand, but a hair brand asked me to dye my hair. I had to say no. I'm not a sellout, Jamie.
I'm not a sellout, Jamie. I love Pepsi Max.
I do love
so
Pepsi
much.
Max.
I actually, do you know, I am enjoying the Pepsi Max. I can't lie.
They're great.
You should, instead of water,
The water,
you should have
I know.
Pepsi Max.
I know.
Do you know what they should do? You know, Pepsi Max should sponsor you, right?
Okay.
And put a Pepsi Max fridge.
Fridge. A fridge.
Put like one of those really cold fridges.
Yeah, like one of those cool looking fridges.
And
like
every intro could just be your guest going,
absolutely.
the marketing department need to pay me for that.
Yeah, Paul, take notes.
If they do that, I want absolute cash monies.
I'll give you a percentage. So, Jamie, you, as you said, are big into mental health.
Yeah.
And there was a big, what would I call it? Would you say achievement?
It wasn't an achievement. It was just
a big moment in your life that happened that I really want to talk about because I actually can't remember the full details.
So it happened to me, but it could happen to anyone.
Okay.
Is what I always say. So basically, I was 16, and I'll tell you the truth because we're friends. I was on the mission from school. I should have been in school. I wasn't. Boo hoo.
You'll tell the whole podcast.
Boo hoo. What, the whole 12 listeners?
Oh,
Come on,
15,
girl.
15.
What? Jess, your favourite follower?
Jess,
even I know about
she'll
Jess.
love this. She'll love this. And Louise.
Jess, Louise.
And Sarah.
Jess, Louise,
And
Sarah,
Abigail. There's
your
so many.
ma-
There's so many.
Jess, Louise, Sarah, Abigail, your man, your dad.
Yeah, all them.
And Uncle Pat.
And he doesn't even listen, would you believe?
Don't blame him.
He's
He has to
behind
listen
on a
to-
few episodes.
He has to listen to you in person.
I know. It's a hard task.
Excuse me. So basically, I was walking across the Halfpenny Bridge and I seen this fella on the ledge of the bridge. And I was like, he shouldn't be sitting there. And I have this, sometimes it's a superpower and sometimes it's my worst flaw, where I don't think before I speak or do something. And I just went straight up to him and was like, how are you? You alright? And he just looked at me, he was like, what do you mean, am I alright? I was like, are you alright? Like, why are you there? And he went, I'm grand, just leave me alone. I was like, don't think so. Not going to do that. So I spent like 45 minutes talking to him, chatting, trying to get him down off this ledge. And like people were just walking by. It was a busy summer's day. And I ended up eventually talking him down to come down and sit on the pack with me. And we rang an ambulance. And before he went in the ambulance, we swapped phone numbers. And I was like, look, don't want to be friends with you. You know, you're much older than me or whatever. Just let me know how you get on. And didn't hear anything then. And like a couple of months later, I got a text from him, and basically he was like, "Thanks so much. do you want to meet up? So we met up, and then he told me that his partner at the time was pregnant, and they were going to have a little baby, and they were going to name the baby after me.
Oh, Jamie.
So yeah.
That is the cutest thing ever.
And it's funny, I never envisioned telling that story.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know if you know the Facebook page, Humans of Dublin.
I don't know.
So there's basically this Facebook page called Humans of Dublin, and they take photographs of people in Dublin that they meet and tell a story. And I was working on a project at the time called Dublin 2020. It was Dublin's bid to be the capital of culture for Europe. And they brought me in as like the youth ambassador. And they were like, we want you to meet Peter and take the picture and tell a story about living in Dublin. You know, and I was like, okay, cool. And we were walking across the Halfpenny Bridge to go and get a Belgium, actually.
Shock.
And I just happened to say to him, here's a story about this bridge. But I didn't know he was recording the conversation.
Okay.
Because that's what he does. And then he listens back and transcribes it. And he contacted me. He was like, can I use the story about the man on the bridge instead of the story about you growing up in Dublin? And I was like, let me contact him and see.
Mm-hmm.
And I did, and he was fine with it, as long as he wasn't named.
That's mental.
Yeah.
Like you actually did save his life.
Yeah.
And you probably, I don't know if you'd like to say that, I saved someone's life, but like you literally did. Like,
I just think I done what most normal people would do.
Yeah. Well,
But
then
I
again, if people see someone sitting on the side of a bridge and like you mightn't know what's going on, like especially in Dublin, like you might want to
That's the
approach
problem.
someone.
That's the problem we have at the minute in society. We are afraid to ask the hard questions, especially when it comes to mental health. So like, I'm a big believer in asking someone straight out, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you thinking of taking your own life? And I know like people always kind of gasp when they hear that, but you nearly catch someone off guard.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's a great thing in Limerick, I think it's Limerick or Tipperary, called Taxi Watch. Basically a group of taxi men who've trained themselves in spotting the signs of suicide.
Mad.
And
Never.
think about it. How many people do they meet in a night?
Yeah.
And they carry a kit with them. And in the kit, and I know we don't promote smoking, but in the kit is a packet of cigarettes. Because they offer the person on the bridge a cigarette. Because it's 5 extra minutes. And 90% of the time when someone is in crisis and you offer them something like that, even if they don't smoke, they'll still take it.
Yeah.
Because in their head, they're going to die in a minute. So it doesn't matter if you have a cigarette.
That's mental.
And that cigarette, and it's proven that it buys you 5 minutes of time to talk to somebody.
Crazy.
And when, like, I have suffered with my mental health. I've had some very rocky journeys with my mental health.
Right.
When you're in that frame of mind, 5 minutes can make a world of difference.
Yeah.
That got deep quick.
That did get deep quick.
Did get deep.
Holy shit. And you were 16 at the time.
16, yeah.
So like what does a 16-year-old even know to say to somebody? Like, did you just have to go into like fight or flight, or were you just being like...
So I was very lucky. When I became Facebook famous, I wanted to use my platform for good. So I went on board with a charity who are no longer in existence now, sadly, called Teen Line Ireland. They were Ireland's national teen helpline. And I done some suicide awareness and mental health training with them. So I had very basic knowledge of mental health and suicide prevention. And I kind of just used the very basic knowledge I had. And then I just went into chatterbox mode.
Yeah.
Like that day we chatted about everything. Like the maddest shit.
So when he got in that ambulance, you didn't hear back until he texted that time about the baby?
Yeah.
And how long after was that?
A couple of months.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mental.
And it's funny, there was loads of people that tried to like debunk the story, and there was people who were like, this isn't real. And basically BBC invited me to come on BBC Breakfast with like on national television, and they verified the story. And the producer, obviously the man doesn't want to be known because it's his private life.
Yeah.
But the producers verified that. But also the ambulance driver from that day came forward and got in touch with me.
Okay, brilliant.
And he remembers it. Because he remembers saying to the other ambulance fella, "Jeez, that young fella just saved his life." Like, yeah.
Well, fair play, Jamie.
Look, I'm just an ordinary guy doing
You're a good
extraordinary
guy.
things.
When you're talking about sweets and pickles, we didn't think that story was coming.
No, and that's what I love. I have lived so many lives.
You really have, and I feel like we've lived a million lives while knowing each other.
Yeah.
which is crazy. Well, Jamie, I'm hoping you're going to stick around for some dilemmas.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not very good at giving advice.
Well, I've handpicked out some good ones for today, guys. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
You.
Welcome back to On the Case, guys. We're going into our best case scenario segment right now. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, I listened to the podcast, obviously.
Thank you. So we're giving our best case scenario for your dilemmas. Okay, so we have 2 in today. Jamie's going to give us his advice.
Any advice I give is not legal advice. Please do not quote Jamie Harrington in any advice given. Thank you.
Yeah, and please don't ever. Actually, no, I feel like I give decent advice, but it's always like
I give awful advice.
It's always like a big ring around of a story. Okay, so met a boy for the second time on Monday, and he told me he loved me 4 times.
What?
Deadly serious. Now he's got his friends texting mine saying that he has said we've came to an end, and telling my friends he's proper depressed, weirdo, acting like I asked for a divorce.
Run.
So what I'm getting from this is she's seen a fella once, told her he loved her 4 times. Then they didn't see each other again. So he's telling all his friends that they've come to an end and now he's all depressed.
So what I need to know, like, how old is this girl? Or how old are these people?
Funny enough, I actually know this girl and I actually thought she had a boyfriend. So you're going to have to fill me in on that one.
I think juicy drama.
She's about 23-ish.
Oh, so that would mean the man is similar age. Okay, that man needs to reevaluate who he's telling he loves, because that is strange.
Oh, she gave me more information. It's the funniest thing ever. And his friend is now obsessed with my friend. I met him twice.
So I am with my girlfriend 4 years. I will happily admit I fell in love very fast.
I
did. I fell in love very fast. I knew she was the one for me. But very much like Uncle Pat, my girlfriend is very private.
Okay.
She has a very private life. We don't post each other because all my stuff is public. Not all her stuff is private. I don't think we told each other we loved each other for at least like maybe a month or 2.
Okay.
But like we were boyfriend and girlfriend after like a week.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Poor Uncle Pat was put through a bit of a longer testing period than
man.
that.
But my advice to that girl is to run like fuck.
That's actually like, what do you mean you love someone after meeting them twice?
Like I love a kebab.
Yeah.
But I don't love you after meeting you twice.
That's crazy. And I feel this girl, right, she is gorgeous. I'm talking like, if I, like the most photogenic person I've ever seen in my life. So you're going to have men queuing up. You don't need freaks like this saying, you know, they love you after one day.
Run. You should get, you should get
what?
Red flag and a green flag for your guests to hold up and be like, that's a red flag or that's a green flag.
That's a great idea, because this next one could be very fitting for that. Okay, this is juicy AF, guys. Okay, so
I love a bit of juice.
I've been seeing this guy for 3 months and everything's going really well. He treats me perfectly. However, he told me that the other day he got a text off a girl that he had slept with before we met, and she told him that she's pregnant.
Oh my God.
And he is one of 3 potential dads.
God.
This is giving Mamma Mia.
Oh my God.
Would this put you off? What should I do?
Oh my God. So, sorry.
I'm here for the honesty.
That is juicy. Sorry.
I know.
Paul is over there adjusting the levels like a madman. But Paul, that one caught me off guard.
Like that's like that, like
oh, I actually got all real hot and warm there.
It's crazy. This is what we're getting into on the case. What do you think?
So they've been together for 3 months.
Seeing each other 3 months. Everything going well.
How many months pregnant is this woman?
No idea. But there's 3 potential dads. So they're obviously going to have to do like a paternity thing.
They're not that expensive.
No?
No.
Okay. Not that I know. Do you know what, right? The first thing it'll say is admire the honesty, because he's went and told her, even though it's a 1 in 3 chance.
Yeah. Fair play.
That's a green flag.
It is a green flag that he was honest. Bit of a red flag that he was out doing the no pants dance with somebody around the same time he was seeing her.
But it could have been 8 months ago. It gives me the ick though. Like, no, even thinking of,
she's only coming to him now and saying.
True. So she must be only like 3-4 months.
Yeah. So he was obviously out doing the no pants dance before he was with
this girl.
Subject A.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a red flag. And then I suppose, like, are you going to become a stepmommy? Like?
No. This is what I do. Right? I'd cross my fingers that it wasn't him. And be happy that he told you the truth. But I'd also be like, it would stick in my mind that he was only getting with someone recently. Yeah. But then again, like, is that life? Like, is that men for you?
Not all men.
Not all men, but always a man. The pool is shit out there. It's hard to find one. So I feel like if he's treating you really well and he's told you the truth, if he's not the baby daddy, maybe stick around.
I don't know. I just...
If he's the baby daddy, absolutely not.
But put it in the reverse.
I don't want to.
No, put it in the reverse, right? If she was pregnant and didn't know and she was seeing him, how would she want him to react?
As in, if she was pregnant from someone she'd got with before him?
Yeah.
That's different, I think.
It's not.
Well, she has to have the baby. Well, she doesn't have to, but like, she's the one that's with child. Whereas he could potentially not be with child. Do you get me?
I know, but I just think...
No, wrong analogy, Jamie.
Okay.
Do you think, my opinion goes only. So do you think it's a write-off?
I don't think it's a write-off. I think there's a lot of work to be done on that relationship.
What if it comes back not the baby daddy?
I still think there's a lot of work to be done. It's a big thing. It's a big speed bump. Like, was she wearing her seatbelt is the kind of question I'd be asking on that speed bump in the relationship.
And I don't know what age these kind of people are. Like,
yeah, it's hard. It is hard.
Like, yeah, I'm like speaking as if it's obviously not my situation, but if it was me, yes. Like, it would just taint the relationship a little bit. It would taint. Like, everything's going so well, and now we've got a potential baby on the way.
Like, is she going to be playing stepmommy on the weekend?
No.
Stepmommy Sundays, like?
The relief when it's not his child, because we're manifesting it's not his child, but also...
But what if he wants it to be his child?
He obviously doesn't want it to be his child.
You never know.
Another detail I left out was that the girl that's pregnant wants to keep the baby regardless.
Fine.
So that's three, absolutely. That's 3 dads, potential dads that are like either shitting themselves or really excited.
Somewhere in Ireland, there is 3 men sitting, waiting,
bated
praying.
breath. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
No, look, final verdict is green flag, he told you the truth. Red flag, he got with someone soon when you were seeing each other, and
orange flag.
Orange, let's say orange. And if it's his baby, it's red and it's a goner.
Yeah. And finally, I would say, don't be silly, wrap your willy.
You could say that too.
That's
well, yeah. How do we forget that one?
Like, if this man is sprouting kids already, be careful.
Somebody's fertile.
Somebody is fertile. What I mean? So be careful.
But guys, thank you for sending in your dilemmas. You can send them to onthecasepod@gmail.com or the Instagram, the TikTok. Send them to me. Send them wherever you like.
Send them to me. I'll send them to her.
Send them to Jamie.
Not that she ever answers her messages.
I answer my messages.
You are a chronic untexter backer.
I know. I'm really bad. I'm really. And actually, you're the opposite of that. The minute I go into our chat, you're there.
Yeah.
What is with that? You give me anxiety. I will swipe into the chat, haven't even typed yet, and he's there. What's that about?
I just hate people that take too long to text back. It drives me mad. My girlfriend does it.
Well, when I asked you to come on the podcast, it took a while to get back.
Yeah, because I had to check my roster.
Well,
my girlfriend does it. Oh, I nearly said her name. Auntie Patricia.
Auntie Patricia.
Auntie Patricia will be out with her friends and won't be on her phone. And I'm like sitting anxiously waiting for her to text me back.
Maybe you need to find a hobby, Jamie.
About what we want for dinner. Because obviously
a takeaway.
I can't decide without her.
Well, come on.
I mean, make a decision.
Well,
I can't tie my own shoelaces, so.
Oh, Jamie. Seriously. Well, guys, as you heard it there, you can send your dilemmas to Jamie. I don't know if I'll ever receive
I'll give you
them.
Advice.
But yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for coming on. How'd you find it?
It was great. It was good fun. I will just say, Amber Atkins, if you're listening, my podcast episode was better than yours and Dylan's.
I doubt she's listening. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. See you next week. New episodes every single Wednesday, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. And bye. Love you. On the Case is an Onic original podcast hosted by me, Kasey Campion. Audio and visual design by Stephen King O'Farrell and Connor Daly. Developed and produced by series producer Paul McGregor. Executive producer Sasha Hamrogue. New episodes of On the Case come out every Wednesday on all podcast platforms, and you can watch full episodes on YouTube. Thanks for listening. This is an Onic original podcast.